Welcome in. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. What is today? Monday. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys had a great day today. Happy Monday. Make sure you read the description, the pinned comment for any questions. The sunglasses for a yes or no question. The galaxy for a 3-card pull, and an airplane for a longer reading live. And I will do those right after the main read, which we're going to do a quick Divine Femme, Divine Masculine look ahead. Make sure you like, share, and follow, and join the free fan club. And thank you. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Do I want that one? Read the description for all personal questions for after the main read. It'll be sunglasses for a yes or no question, galaxy for a 3-card pool, and airplane for a longer read live after the main read is complete. Thank you, and welcome in everybody. We'll start in just a minute. So if you want a question answered after the main read, then you will need to do the sunglasses gift for a yes or no, the galaxy for a 3-card pool, and the airplane for a more in-depth, longer. Welcome in everybody that's just joining. Make sure you read the pinned comment in regards to any personal questions that will be answered after the main read. Happy Monday. And in case you guys do not know me and you are new, my name is Dr. Tabby Cat. I am a transpersonal spiritual counselor. I deal with the body as a whole, mind, body, and soul. I help those who are awakening, and I help them awaken to their purpose, to find their purpose. I help them go through the dark night of the soul. I help them heal inner child wounds and traumas, whether it's from childhood or adulthood. I help with anxiety, PTSD, some addictions. I do energy and sound healing. And I also make spiritual products with positive intentions, of course, because we are of the light. And I also help those work with their light and dark shadow side, because we do a lot of shadow work. And of course I do tarot and divination of all kinds. All right, we will get started. It is 8:55 p.m. in Texas in the United States, and it is Monday, August 24th, 2026. We're going to start with the channeled messages. I always do things in an order. I do the channeled messages, Then I do the main read, and then I will do any personal questions. I have pinned the comment and the questions of what you need in order for me to answer a personal question, which is the sunglasses for a yes or no, the galaxy for a 3-card pool, and then the airplane for an in-depth, much longer read for live. Okay, and then of course, if you want to inbox me, you can get a personal read from me, which is an hour long of in-depth reading. All right, so we're going to start with the channeled messages now. I just want to put this out here. Channeled messages are what comes to me and I write down. I get them through downloads, through meditation, through driving, through synchronicities. Those of you who do not resonate with what I am saying, that is okay, but you do not have to speak out about it in any way. You can just listen, and you don't have to partake in that message, because not every message is for everybody. This is a collective message, meaning it's for anybody who may be listening right now, or they may listen a year from now, because there is no time limit on messages that are channeled. Also, if you are one of the trolls, my haters, I thank you for watching each and every day, because you make my stats rise. So thank you, and I appreciate it. And all the negative energy that you send my way, it gets transmuted immediately. Okay, so none of that affects me. I'm in my North Node. I've been in my North Node for a long time. So all of that doesn't even come near me. So, on that case, you are exchanging energy with me as you are a part of this live like everyone else. So, if you do not like that I am tapping into your energy, because I do not tap into any certain person on purpose, it's whatever the uppers, the higher spirits want you to hear, your higher self, and that's what they will have me read on. If you do not like me reading on your energy, then you should not be on the live, because by being on the live, you are giving permission for your energy exchange with mine. On that note, we will start with the channeled messages, and I appreciate each and every one of you that are here right now. All right. So, like I said, only take what resonates. If it does not resonate, no worries. It's not every message is for you. All right, so Monday, August 24th, 2026, we have, the higher ups want you to know to pace eating your food, because someone with the initials SW buried a thick sub in a few seconds. And what does that do? That causes blockages. We do not want blockages. All right, in our intestines, which will block our chakras. All right, now another channel message was something about Trilio, Baby Congenital Issues Foundation, and questions. So something might be going on with the Trilio Foundation Fund, which deals with babies with congenital heart issues. All right. And then we have someone named Meg sues the Kia company and wins a duck pod grant. Whatever that means, I don't know. Like I said, I just channel. I don't always know what it is I'm channeling, because it will make sense to the person it is for. All right, and then we have somebody named Sam and J-Lo sing at a parade. So there's a parade significant where J-Lo and someone named Sam is going to be singing. All right. Then we have a channel message that says, thaw the foggy windows and mud from July's pub in Wyoming. So something about a pub in Wyoming. Somebody's car has mud on it and fog, so they need to thaw their windows out before trying to drive to stay safe. Now we have somebody named Junior is at an ATM trying to do a Ponzi bait scheme in New York. So there's some kind of ATM Ponzi scheme going on in New York with the ATMs. All right, then we have Reg from New Hampshire. Questions FX headquarters in regards to their authenticity. All right, then we have PJ or JP. These are names now that are relevant for tonight's read. And if your name's not called, it doesn't mean you're not relevant. It's just these are ones that really should pay attention. We have PJ or JP. We have Polly, Q Street. Somebody lives on Q Street. Laurie, Frank, Howard, Gail, Zach, Toby, Guy, Job, Buck, Vera, Moses, Winfred, Tim, Jacques, Gunther, Vic, Jody, Gil, Todd, Humberto with an H, Venus, Zeus, Pam, Zach, Dave, Quentin, Patrick, Freddie, and Xavier. All right. And then we have for the zodiacs and the houses and the signs, we got Mercury, use of reason, Sagittarius, adventure seeking, Jupiter in reverse, no inner growth, Aries, Aries, high anxiety, Scorpio ×2, firm ideas, 9th house, which is Sagittarius, foreign affairs. Then we have South Node ×2, not learning your lessons or moving toward the North Node. Pisces, escaping reality. 5th house, Leo, employment. 6th house ×2, which is Virgo. Routine task. The 11th house, Aquarius with friends. Venus in reverse. So something's not staying beautiful for long. It's temporary. Sagittarius, optimistic goals. The 1st house, Aries, with a new beginning. And then North Node with the road ahead. And then when I was scrying in the Obsidian Black Mirror, I got in somebody's home, they have some apparitions there. They have a lower vibrational demon in the home. It's a lower vibrational, it was in the hallway. And it had a white appearance to it. And it was basically the height of the hallway ceiling to the floor. And it was kind of following behind the person as they're walking through the home. A bulldog could be significant, and a masculine came up. I could feel their heart palpitating. They seemed to be in a panic state and anxiety. I could hear rain sounds were significant. Let's see. Free of. And then I could feel like they were in fear. They had a fear come across them. And to me, it was due to these apparitions being around them in the home. So whoever that resonates with, you need to do a good cleansing. You need to get rid of anything in the home that is not needed, because when you have a lot of things in the home and there's not a lot of free space, that actually can collect memories, and it also can attract apparitions to come in as well. All right, so that's it for the channeled messages for this evening. And like I said, we're going to do a quick Divine Femme, Divine Masculine read. And I'm going to use my new Divine Masculine Oracle cards, the Divine Femme Wisdom Oracle cards, the Hard Truths deck, and my Soul Symphony. And then what else? This one is called the Gold Ink Affirmations. And then I'm using my big tarot deck, which I don't use a lot. It is the the Diablo Sanctuary deck. I don't use it a lot because it's so huge, but since we got apparitions in our channeled messages, I thought I would use it because then it would resonate. So we will get started. So I'm going to start with the energy. Can I get some energy for the start of this collective read for this evening for the quick Divine Femme, Divine Masculine read for the upcoming week? A quick energy read on Divine Femme, Divine Masculine, and the collective. What's the energy of this read for this evening? All right, we got healing. You can heal yourself with your thoughts or make yourself sick. And that is the truth. You're either healing or you're making yourself sick. And everything starts in the mind. So then a friend quietly dropped a ton of weight. You have to heal any past wounds, traumas. Let's see, we have dolphins. Dolphins could be significant. Scorpio, a crab. So water signs could definitely be significant. A basket. A fish, Pisces. And we have two hands, which the hands are very healing. Your hands hold a lot of energy in the hands. And number 17 could be significant, which that breaks down to a 6 and an 8. All right. I'm going to get one more energy. Give me one more energy for the read for this evening. For Divine Femme and Divine Masculine. One more energy read for the collective. And I am listening to Light Body Activation, binaural beats in the background. All right, we got number 12, which breaks down to a 3 and a 1. All right, and we got exercise. If you don't use it, you lose it. Exercise of any kind helps you loosen up stagnant energy in the body. It helps you move your chakras around and gets everything moving. And if you don't have any stagnant areas in the body, then that means that you are able to manifest. If you have any questions on the personal questions, I pinned a comment in the comments. You can look at that in regards to the personal questions. All right, so I'm going to have the left side, Divine Femme, the right side, Divine Masculine. We're just going to see for the week ahead what's going on. All right, so let's see. What do we need to know for Divine Femme for the week ahead? Divine Femme for the week ahead. And welcome in everybody that just got in. Thank you so much for joining. Divine Femme, what do we need to know for the week ahead? Any messages for Divine Femme? All right, we have unprepared. You aren't ready for this step, and crucial elements may have been overlooked. Don't skip the process and miss the lessons that come with it. So, in your steps that you should be following with the higher self, there is an important step that you're missing. So you might be missing some synchronicities. So pay attention to the signs and symbols that are coming to you. If there's a certain song that keeps popping in your head all day, ask what is it that you need to learn from the song? Why does it keep playing? All right, then we have desperate. Most situations aren't dire as they first appear to be. Take time to make thoughtful decisions. There's no reason to rush and always time to give yourself grace. Remember, there's no emergency, so take time to breathe, meditate, and ask what it is you need to know. Numb. Avoiding issues offers temporary relief but prevents healing. Address unresolved emotions to uncover real resolution and growth. You must feel it to heal it. Definitely do not use any types of substances in order to numb yourself so that you do not feel. That will just stagnate your healing process. Yes, don't be scared of change. And sometimes the risk outweigh the potential. So always be cautious of what you're putting into your body. All right, give me something for the Divine Masculine, what they need to know to get the message started for the week. Divine Masculine, what do they need to know for right now? Divine Masculine, what do they need to know for this week coming up? Divine Masculine. All right, we got 3 and 3. So we got irresponsible. Dreading the responsibilities that come with achievement is sabotaging your process. Confront your fear and start welcoming the potential for success. And we have boundaries. This opportunity will constantly push you to compromise your boundaries. Maintain and respect your limits to protect your well-being while also being an example of strength. Remember, boundaries does not equal weakness or being closed off. It equals respect. Reckless, you're acting like you don't care and waiting for it to crash and burn. Be warned, it's easier to change course now than to clean up the mess later on. Like I said, don't do anything reckless. Watch what you're putting in your body. And grudges are very low vibrational. Don't stay in a grudge and don't feel hopelessness. All right? Always have hope. All right, so let's see. Let me see for the Divine Masculine. Let's get some messages. Divine Masculine, what do they need to know for the week? Divine Masculine, what do they need to know for the week? Give me something for Divine Masculine for the week. We have radiating love and compassion. It says, Divine Masculines, I radiate love and compassion, embodying the Divine Masculine in all my interactions. Let love and compassion guide your actions. They are the true expressions of the Divine Masculine. All right. Let's see what else comes out. Anything else for Divine Masculine? All right, and we have the heart of service. I service with an open heart, knowing that my actions make a difference in the world. Serve others with a generous spirit. Your service contributes to the greater good and fosters connection. One way to help your healing process go by a little bit faster is by doing acts of service and kindness for others in the community that are not as well off. That always will help you heal, especially your heart chakra. That will help you heal your heart chakra a lot quicker because you're opening up your heart to unconditional love by helping somebody else, okay? Give me something for the Divine Feminine for this week. What do they need to know? Divine Feminine, what do they need to know? All right, we have intuition, Divine Feminines, gut feeling and inner voice. Listen to those little nudges, the signs and synchronicities. And then we have harmony, peace, and balance. Find number 2 and 35 could be significant. Find time to meditate and pray and whatever you do to relax your mind and your soul. All right. And for those of you that just entered with the personal questions, please read the pinned comment I put in there. For the personal questions, they will come after the read is complete. Then I will answer personal questions. If you want a yes/no question, then you will get the sunglasses gift in exchange for a question answered. If you want a 3-card pool, then it will be the Galaxy gift or an airplane for a more in-depth, longer read. All right. So now, let's see. All right, give me something for Divine Masculine for the week coming up. What do they need to know? Divine Masculine. And remember, we all carry masculine and feminine energy. All right, it's just energy. Divine Masculine, what do they need to know? Divine Masculine, what do they need to know for the week? Divine Masculine, what do they need to know for the week? All right, something popped out. I don't know what it was. Hey. All right, Divine Masculine. That one got lost. So something might be hidden, and it could be a gift, which could be a date, letting you know, surprise, or thinking of you. So Divine Masculines, you either have a gift, hello everybody, gift coming towards you, or you might be giving someone a gift, which could be a date, letting someone know how you feel, surprising them, or just coming by to say that you are thinking of them or they are thinking of you. All right, so Divine Masculines, that's what you have coming up for the week. Let's see if you have anything else. Anything else for Divine Masculine for the week? Anything else? You have getaway. Run away in the sunset, begin an adventure, or go on a vacation. A train or a subway could be significant. So, Divine Masculines, you could be going on a getaway for a few days to somewhere, maybe a spiritual retreat. Maybe just off by yourself to get some peace and quiet. All right. And maybe it's to help heal that anxiety we got from the channeled messages. All right. Give me one more for the Divine Masculine for the week. All right. We have family. Building foundation, feeling safe, and starting a family. So Divine Masculines, this could be something that you already have as a family, and you're trying to build a firmer foundation with this family. All right, or you want them to feel safe, or you could be wanting to start a family. All right. Now let's do Divine Femmes. All right, what does Divine Femme need to know for the week? Divine Femme, what do they need to know for the week? All right, Divine Femme, what do they need to know for the week? Oh, Divine Femme, you got Divine Masculine, protector, action-oriented, rational, and provider. So Divine Femmes, you have a Divine Masculine popping out for you that wants to be your protector, your provider, and wants to take action towards you this week. All right, perfect. And that landed right on intuition. So always use your intuition when someone's coming towards you. What else for Divine Femme for the week? All right, we have around fall. So Divine Masculine could be coming around the fall time, which is coming up very, very soon. In the next month and a half, okay? Let's get one more for Divine Femme. One more for Divine Femme for the week ahead. What do they need to know? Divine Femme for the week ahead. And what do they need to know? Divine Femme. What do they need to know? Now you got two. Divine Femmes, you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that is triggered by something you're doing, meaning they have childhood wounds, flashbacks, they're ready to explode, or they're caught in the act doing something that is triggering. All right. So Divine Femmes, you have somebody in your energy, a fire sign, who is triggered by something you're either saying, doing, something. All right. And it's because they're defensive about past traumas. They have uncontrollable desires, and they are reminiscing on a past that they have not healed from. While you, on the other hand, are in your appreciative and grateful mode, and they are seeking revenge because they are unsatisfied with their life at the moment, okay? So let's get into the tarot with this big deck. Let's see how this works out. All right. So Divine Feminine, you have unprepared, desperate, and numb, intuition and harmony. Divine Masculine, around the fall, and fire sign is triggered by you. So let's see what we can get. Okay. Holy Spirit, can you please give me a message for the Divine Femmes for the cards we have here this evening, which is healing, unprepared, desperate, numb, Divine Masculine, around the fall, fire signs, triggered, harmony, and intuition. What can you give us for the Divine Femmes? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Divine Femmes. All right, we have the 10 of Wands. So somebody here could be burdened with either their workload, school load, money, emotions. So somebody is in the 10 of Wands. They are feeling burdened by life right now. And we have a lot of red here. So red is your root chakra. That's your whole stability. If you don't feel stable, your root chakra is off balance. So we need that to be balanced, and you will not have these fears of being burdened, okay? So if you are numbing things to not feel the burdens of life, that's not going to be anything but a temporary fix. All right, so let's see what this is about. Holy Spirit, can you please clarify the 10 of Wands for the Divine Femmes? What are they burdened about? Why are the Divine Femmes burdened? Please and thank you. Why did they get the 10 of Wands? Clarify the 10 of Wands. Holy Spirit, please and thank you. The 10 of Wands. All right, we have the 8 of Cups. All right, so either you need to walk away from a situation that is burdening you, or you just walked away from a very burdensome situation. All right. Take it as it resonates, flip it, switch it, whichever one you need. Or maybe somebody walked away from you because they felt like you were a burden. All right. So you have the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. All right. Give me more, Holy Spirit, on the 10 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Please give me more on this situation for the Divine Femmes. All right. Give me more on the 10 of Wands and 8 of Cups for the Divine Feminine. What is this situation? Please give me more. All right, we have the Moon. Secrets. All right, so somebody could have been keeping secrets from you or about you. Hello, everybody. All right, so maybe that's what's causing a burden. There's secrets that got out to the community. And now you're feeling burdened from that. And you know, one thing that we can't do is control other people's lives or their emotions or how they feel or think. But what we can do is control our life. For the most part, you do need to surrender. But we can control how we feel, how we act, and how we think. If there are secrets that got out to a community, because we see here there's a lot of people sitting here listening, you know, what are you going to do? Ignore it, no matter how bad it is. Like, for one, you don't need to explain yourself for anything, and another, then thank you, James, for the fan club. You never have to explain yourself to anyone unless it's the law and you're in trouble with the law. If it's a community of people that are gossiping, there's no need to explain yourself for anything, okay? And don't allow them to be the cause of your burdens, all right? So you may need to walk away from a community of people. And once you move, then these burdens will no longer be an issue. All right, Divine Femmes, let's find out more. Can we clarify the Moon? What is this Moon for the Divine Femme? Thank you, James. What is the Moon for the Divine Femme? What's going on here? All right, we got the 10 of Cups. So it is a family situation in the community. So somebody's family is gossiping and causing chaos in a Divine Femme's life. All right. They're going behind the Divine Femme's back, gossiping in the community to a bunch of people and causing burdens. All right. Tell me more about this 10 of Cups and the Moon situation for the Divine Femmes. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups and the Moon situation for the Divine Femmes, please and thank you. Tell me more. This 10 of Cups and the Moon. All right, 8 of Wands. Yes, somebody was quickly gossiping through the community. They were fast to say something behind this Divine Femme's back. People in the community know that the Divine Femme's been healing. They wanted to stop this from happening. So they wanted to cause a tower moment and shake up your foundation to make you feel burdened. But this person in the family, whoever's doing this gossiping, they have devil attachments, demon attachments, and they are not balanced at all. Okay, they have the devil, the fallen angel, on them. And yeah, they were trying to put an end to your likeness and your light that attracts a lot of people to make you out to be dark. And they wanted to do nothing but cause conflict in your life, fighting and arguing. All right, but remember, I said you have a divine masculine who wants to come in to be your protector, and we have the Emperor coming out. Aries was in the channeled messages, and you are showing up as the Queen of Cups, somebody who is intuitive. We had the intuitive card come out, somebody who is very nurturing, a good mother. All right, and we have the Six of Cups. So this meeting between you and this Emperor, Divine Masculine, is going to feel like a past life soulmate, somebody that you have met before. And this person is choosing you. They want you. They already know it. You both are manifesting each other. You're on the same timeline. All right. So get your rest now. Meditate to get any answers that you need. Because with this person, you will get your 10 of Pentacles, your legacy, your spiritual inheritance, all of the good stuff. And this masculine will come in with a solid offer. And they also will be offering their love to you. And this Emperor is also a King of Pentacles, meaning they are stable. They have long-term stability. And they as well have been wounded, so they know what you're going through. And they want to start a new beginning with you. All right, you are their wish fulfillment, and they are your wish fulfillment. They want something traditional, a traditional marriage. They know that you speak your truth and you stand on your boundaries. We had boundaries over here with the Divine Masculine. All right, and that is the truth. You guys are a match, King and Queen of Swords. And you will have a very passionate beginning with this masculine, with the Ace of Wands. All right, and they see you as somebody very beautiful. Also as the Queen of Pentacles, somebody that's stable. And they know that you have your guard up, but they see you as somebody who's very strong and somebody that they can work with, okay? So, Divine Femme, that's what you have to look forward to. So, remember, if you are the one that's dealing with this community issue of the gossiping and the family situation with the gossiping, don't get involved in the gossiping. Don't try to defend yourself, because remember, it doesn't matter what they're saying. So let them speak. They'll learn the truth when it's time to come out. And then they can be the ones that look bad for getting involved in the gossip. All right, so let me get a closing message. Give me an advice for Divine Femme for this week. What's the advice for the Divine Femme on this situation for the week with the gossiping and the Divine Masculine coming in? Divine Femme advice. All right. What's Divine Femme's advice for this week? All right. The Two of Pentacles. Don't juggle too much to cause the burdens, okay? Don't try to juggle everything. Remember, they're saying don't be unprepared for a situation. Listen to all the signs and synchronicities. And there's no need to rush. Okay? So take your time. If you're getting information in about this gossiping in the community, then make sure you have all the facts. If you are going to say something, have all the facts first and then speak on it. I would say don't argue with them, just speak on it. Okay. All right, let's get the divine masculine now. Okay, so divine masculine, we got exercise, irresponsible, boundaries, and reckless. And you got the heart of service, radiating love and compassion. And you got family, getaway, and gift. All right. Give me something on the divine masculines with exercise, irresponsible, boundaries, reckless, family, getaway, and gift, and acts of service. What can the divine masculines expect this week? What can the divine masculines expect this week? All right, let's see. Divine masculines, what can they expect this week? All right, the Four of Wands, divine masculine. You're thinking of the home situation. You're thinking of maybe marriage. And we got that protector again. So look, they've built the teepee in order to put up a boundary to keep things out and to keep those inside safe. This is the home situation with the Four of Wands. So again, we have that family, protecting, feeling safe, building a strong foundation. All right, so you are in your Cancer energy, dealing with the home, putting up those boundaries. All right. Tell me more about the divine masculine and the Four of Wands energy. What can we expect from them? We have the Magician. You have all the tools to make it happen. Whatever it is you want to happen with this home situation, whether it's a marriage, whether it's to start a new family, whether it's to protect the one that you have all the tools you need. All right, give me more on the Magician and the Four of Wands for the divine masculine. And we have the Eight of Wands, just like the divine femme. Quick action, quick downloads. As you see, the downloads are coming from the higher ups to yourself on the earth. So they're getting quick downloads on what to do, what action to take. Yes, from the stars, they're going to heal whatever situation they need to heal. And the Knight of Swords, somebody that is quick with taking action, standing up for themselves, protecting others. And the World, closing out cycles that do not need to be open, that no longer serve you. All right. And the Five of Wands, protecting the divine femme from conflict and fighting. And also your family. All right, tell me more with the divine masculines, what they need to know for this week. Tell me more on the situation. Divine masculines. We have the Three of Wands. So planning for expansion and growth. You want to expand your family. You want to have a newbie come onto the family, a baby. All right, tell me more with the Divine Masculines, what they need to know for this and for the week. We have the King of Swords. So you got the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords is somebody who is very stoic. Sometimes he can come off very cold, but it's because he's very logical. He's very, very intelligent. He uses his brain over the heart. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a heart. He just uses more logical instead of emotions. Okay? So you're going to be more in this intellectual. And it may be because you had to go through a loss of something, whether you lost someone in the family, a pet, animal, family member. It could be a thing you lost, maybe your car, a job. And I'm sorry for all of those. Yes, you had a tower moment, so something shook your foundation up, making it not solid. Trying to rebuild that solid, firm foundation again. All right, and it's because you had or were forced to walk away from something, a job, money, whatever. 10 of Wands, you as well as the feminine, both feeling burdened from having to walk away from something or something walked away from you. All right, but you both are going to have this solid offer, okay? And you both will regain the 10 of Pentacles back. That family you want, the solid, firm foundation that you want. No more feeling burdened over your money. This will be a great investment. You and the Divine Femme working together and possibly a relationship long-term together. You will both be mastering and utilizing your skills and combining those together in order to work together to make money. And the Two of Wands, you will both be planning things, events, hosting parties in order to get your names out there. Two of Pentacles, you both will be balancing out each other in order to make the relationship work. And yeah, this may have you in your head because you both have not witnessed a relationship like this before that doesn't involve betrayal. But that is not what this relationship is going to be about. And that is the truth. It's going to be a very passionate relationship. It's going to have a lot of love that is overfilling. So you have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, leadership. You guys are going to take leadership. You're going to be able to celebrate with each other and in the community. It will be an end to the conflict. And as you know, there's always conflict, but you'll have somebody on your side to help fight it. You will be moving to calmer waters. And again, the Divine Masculine is going to be the protector of the Divine Femme from any deception or arguments. Okay. All right, so we'll get some advice for the Divine Masculine on this situation, on his foundation in the home. Give me the advice for the Divine Masculine and his situation with the firm foundation in the home and with the Divine Divine Feminine. And if you are same-sex, just switch the roles. Remember, we all have feminine and masculine energies. All right, what's the advice for the Divine Masculine in this situation? What do they need to know for this week? The Empress. You will be meeting your Empress to your Emperor. All right, like I said, you are a divine match. And also with the Empress, number 3. The Empress is someone who sits back and allows things to come to her. She does not chase, she attracts. So manifestation, she is very fruitful. She can manifest whatever she wants, whether that's good or bad. Yeah, and she provides for the community as well. Like I said, you got that love and compassion for the community. Help out your community. Do some volunteer work in the community to help align your chakras and open up that heart chakra before this divine love comes in. Because you definitely do not want to come at the other person with a closed off heart chakra. That will not be good. All right, let's see. All right. Anything else for the Divine Femme, Divine Masculines they need to know for this week? Anything else for Divine Femmes, Divine Masculines for this week that they need to know? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Clarify anything, any advice for Divine Femmes and Masculines for this week that they need to know? All right, we have Divine Femme. You're going to be feeling unsatisfied this week before your Divine Masculine comes in because you feel like your feelings are not being reciprocated by anyone else. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities on songs, telepathic messages, and dreams. And your Divine Masculine is also upset with the separation between you two. So he as well is mirroring your feelings. And one or both of you could be water signs. And that triggered person who is confused is going to be triggered by your union with your Divine Masculine, Divine Femme. But this is your justice to all those people who did not reciprocate your feelings and who ghosted you or had you into third parties. And meanwhile, you will be communicating not only in the dream state, but in actual messages and emails and phone calls with your divine partner. And there could be a fire sign that's in denial of these secrets that were being spread about you, or for spreading the secrets around the fall time. So get ready to be admired, and there may be a pregnancy on the lookout when you guys meet. All right, so keep your emotions intact because you do have a new boo on the way. And just watch out for people that are wearing a mask and trying to pretend to be your divine partner. All right, so the main read is done. I will do the personal questions. If you read the pinned comment I have in there, for the sunglasses, I will do a yes or no question, the galaxy for a 3-card pool, and then the airplane for a longer read live right now. All right, so get your gifts in there, sunglasses, galaxy, or airplane, and I will answer your questions. And I hope you guys enjoyed the little mini Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine read. And everything works out as it should in divine timing. All right. So never look at somebody else and ask why you're not on the same page they are, because everybody's on a different timeline. Okay. So get your sunglasses up there, those gifts for the yes or no questions, the galaxy for a 3-card pull, and an airplane for a more in-depth read. And we will get started. I'm ready when you guys are. And no pregnancy or health questions. That's all I ask. Save those for the doctors, the MDs. Okay. Thank you for following. Thank you all for liking and sharing and joining the free fan club. All right. Let's see. I have in the pinned description what you need for a question. It is the sunglasses for a yes or no question, the galaxy for a 3-card pull, and the airplane for a longer, more depth answer. All right. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking. So let's see. And hello to everybody that's new. So yeah, the sunglasses for a yes or no, galaxy 3-card, and airplane for a longer in-depth reading. And hello to everybody that is new. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. Thank you for those getting the number 1 badges. I appreciate it dearly. All right. Good job, James, on the fan club. Thank you. Thank you for the roses. Let's see. All right, so get your sunglasses out there for yes, no, Galaxy for a 3-card pull, and Airplane for a deeper one. Thanks, Cute Mimi, for the #1 badge. Okay. All right. Give me something on the trolls in here tonight. Give me something on the trolls in here tonight. We have the Queen of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Hangman. Queen of Swords, someone who's very intellectual. She uses her throat chakra to speak her mind. She's ready to expand her family and her home. After taking a long break of feeling stagnant, she wants to take action now. The Queen of Swords could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And then we have the King of Pentacles. All right, so maybe she wants to expand her family with a King of Pentacles. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody that's stable and wants long term. When they come together, they will have the 10 of Pentacles, of course, with work. And this will help turn her from a Queen of Swords to a Queen of Cups, more balanced emotionally. She'll have the logical with the emotional, and they both will invest in each other for work and relationship. And there will be no more holding back trying to save money because they will have plenty to save. And this feminine will have quick communication coming in. She may be getting a letter, something in the mail, or email or text from this masculine, the King of Pentacles. And there will be a lot of people in the community that will not like this relationship coming together. It will cause conflict, but the divine masculine sees her as a past life soulmate, someone that he's met before. And he himself could be coming out of hermit mode, out of isolation. And there will be judgment called on anyone who is trying to prevent this relationship from coming together and trying to put an end to this relationship. They will be called under judgment. This is wish fulfillment for both of them to come together. It is a divine partnership. And so the divine femme and the divine masculine will be strategic on how they come together within the community before they actually announce to the public that they are indeed together. And they will be mastering their skills together as well. And the masculine will be offering a solid, stable offer to the divine femme. And They both will be using their intuition. They both have their boundaries placed in the right position, and this will be the perfect family that will be coming together. It will be a prosperous one. It will be no longer breadcrumbing. It will be the reciprocity that the divine femme wants. And he sees her as beautiful in this Queen of Wands energy. Archangel Michael is watching over this relationship. And this is in their favor. The wheel is in their favor to turn. And this will cause a tower. It'll be a good one for them and a bad one for the community who doesn't want them to come together. They will be working equally with the Two of Pentacles, equal give and take. And they will be balanced out with the Temperance card. Archangel Michael. There will be no more codependencies, no more addictions, no more betrayals. This will be a positive relationship that will come together. You got the Emperor and the World card, closing cycles that are no longer relevant. And this will be the biggest cup of love for both of them, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, passionate. Lots of passion and love in this relationship. Three of Cups, they will be able to celebrate in public together. And they were wishing upon a star. And they got the healing that they wanted, and their manifestations are coming true. So again, now is divine timing for these relationships to start coming together. After being in no contact for quite a while, it is time. That's why they want you to get your rest, get your meditations going, your prayers, listen to the signs and synchronicities, and pay attention to the messages you are receiving. All right, let me make sure I got everybody. All right, thank you all for joining the live. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a blessed Monday evening. I will see you again tomorrow on Tuesday, probably around the same time. And it will be the same thing. We'll come on. I always do the channel messages first, the main read, and then personal questions in the end. I will keep the same gifts up there for the rest of September. So the sunglasses for a yes or no question, the galaxy for a 3-card pull, and then the airplane for a longer, more in-depth question to be answered, okay? And that's what we will do for the rest of September. Thank you, everybody who joined the fan page. Thank you, everyone, for the gifts that were sent. Thank you, everyone, for the donations. You as well can donate to the channel on my Cash App. It is $TabbyCat76, so $TABBYCAT76 for the Cash App to donate. Or if you hop over to my YouTube page, you can watch all the past lives. I have them uploaded there. I also have an Etsy wish list over there, which I need to update. But you're welcome to donate that way as well. And if you ever have any questions, you can inbox me. And you can inbox me for any personal reads. Those are an hour long, very in-depth over whatever needs to come out, including any of the questions that you have and wanting answered, okay? So hopefully enjoy this Divine Femme and Divine Masculine read. It was very positive. So stay prayed up, stay meditated up, and stay safe. And I hope you guys have a blessed day tomorrow on Tuesday. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. God bless.